All right, hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. I'm Yoursimcfi, and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Today we're going to be in the newly patched IFLY 737 MAX -8. We're flying from Athens over to Corfu, an airport that I don't use often enough. It's pretty cool. I think it needs some updates, but it's still a pretty decent looking airport. We're being the Ryanair Max. I think they use an 800 on real life on this, but we'll use the Max. That's fine. Today on Showcase for you guys is going to be the PU Air Korea 737 overhead panel. So I put my camera on. You'll see at the top left corner of your screen right here. We're going to get all this stuff working for you guys. So we'll be using that panel once we hop in the in the sim. We will be doing that. Thank you to PU Korea for sending us that and for us to review and showcase. There is a review on the channel for that if you want to see more deep dive in it. But we'll be using it today, see how it works. I want to say thank you to all you guys who's stopping by. Tucker, hello. Unstoppable, hello. Dad Aviation, hello. Welcome. Says good afternoon. Hello, Hookem. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. I had seen that panel at Expo. Yeah, it's actually no, this one's not at Expo. This was PU Air Korea. The one you saw at Expo was Rosefire. Those are completely different ones. The Rosefire is whoops, I'm clicking every possible one. The Rosefire is bigger and has more of the 737 panel on it, but the this one's more of a compact version. It's very small. I see it by the size of my hand. And then the cool thing is the ignition switches are motorized, so when they go start a cutout, it actually snaps back to the off position, which is kind of cool. So why don't we go ahead and jump in the sim. As you guys know, by the way, all the discount codes you guys can find in the description. What the heck is that? Is there boarding music? Can we turn that off? I'm gonna get demonetized for this. I think it's in here. Every time with the freaking boarding music, man. Not failures. It's in settings somewhere. There, stop. Okay, well. I cannot get it to stop, so there we go. There. Jeez. All right. I really hate the whole boarding music thing, and I hope developers get rid of that. But anyways, welcome to the 3.7. I know some people like it. I can't stand it. I don't care. Vortice, hello. Welcome. What's up? Nothing much. Hope you're doing well. Aviation Bros, hope you're doing well as well. Hello, I heard you made a custom radio call. Could you please repeat it? Not on stream, no. Maybe we'll show it later. Well, that's going to be saved for the April Fool's stream, is where we're going to do that one. I do not know why the... Oh, that's why. Never mind. Sorry. There we go. So let's go ahead and get this thing started up. We'll head to the overhead panel, as you guys can see. And here, we'll select our battery on. And in doing so, we can get our ground power. The ground power is not where it would be. It's actually kind of up here. And we'll select that on. There we go. I don't know why this off APU bus light is here. It should be there. So it might just be conflicting with the Max. This is meant more for the PMDG, but Kim at PU Air Korea are very nice enough to make an update for this to work with the Max on my request. We'll go ahead and select the position lights to steady. And we'll go ahead and also get our IRSs set to the nav position. Oh, these aren't working. Oh, kind of work. Okay. Sure. We'll call it good right there. And we'll get that on its way. What else can we do? Not really much else. We can get the smoking on, but the seatbelts can stay off because we're still going to be fueling the aircraft up. And that's pretty much it for the most part that I can do, at least with this panel. For the most part, we'll leave it like that. I'll go ahead and go back to no camera mode. Let's go down here. And we're going to check our Navigraph. I think I have it all loaded up. Yeah, I do. Sim brief import, send flight planned, and that's been done. So that's all good. We'll click the payload weight and balance. Simbrief OFP, load, immediately, send, and we're all done. That's all been done for us as well. Turned on the boarding music. Yeah, I turned it off. I hate that thing. Sounds good. Awesome. What sounds good? I'll put the sounds up a little bit for you. Jex, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Let's head on down to the FMS here. We're going to click FMC, position, next page, grab the GPS, throw it in there, and we'll click route. You can see it has, wait a minute. No, that's the other way around. Whoopsies. Let's go ahead and fix that very quick. We'll quickly just do this all over again. I'll reconnect to VATSIM as well. All right, reconnecting to VATSIM. Let's go back to the iPad. I guess I don't have a view for the iPad. Go here, select Navigraph, Simbrief, import, send, weight and balance, read from, Simbrief, load, immediately, and send. All right, there we go. So now it's good. We got Athens to Corfu, or Ryanair 4299. I don't think we have to press request flight plan. It should already be there. Yes, it is. All we got to do is plug our SIDs and stars. So press our departure arrival, departure button, and the departure that we're expecting is the Core 1 Echo. There it is. No transition. Runway 3 right. Departure arrival. And there's the Parn 1 Tango. Par 1 as in, yes, Tango. We'll execute, or we'll send that. We'll do the approach later. We'll just put the arrival for now. We'll put the approaches later. We'll select route, activate, execute. That's in our box now. Sam Guilford, hello, welcome. You changed your little icon there. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Performance. It's plugged in our 0 fuel weight. It's plugged in our cruise altitude. And we can plug our planned fuel. We're at 5.3. This is in kilos, not in... this is not pounds. So once again, even though I've set this a billion times, you have to do it per livery, I think. My plane, US. All right. Now we have 11.6, 11.7, 11.6. Alrighty. Reserve fuel. Let's take a look. We got 2.2. Be more than fine for us. Don't know what that is, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Our cruise wind. Let's see. 7.9 at 14, and the ice deviation of 10 degrees. Didn't like that. 0780, let's make it easy. It's 14. And 10 degrees above standard. Perfect. Execute that. And when limits, we'll do this on our page here. We'll select performance, which is somewhere. There it is. And we should have a read from aircraft button. That's good enough. 3 right. Yes, that's correct. That's fine. Anti-ice will be off. AC will be on, air conditioning wise. Let's do a D rate if we can. Real weather. And where's the calculate button? Oh, I need to select the flap. We'll do flap 1. Calculate. The flap 1, trim of 590. Get that in here. About there is good for me. And we can, I guess you can't send it to the FMS. I thought you could. Let's press show full. It's going to be 45, 47, 55. D rate 1. I think. Yeah, D rate 1 and flex temp of 53. Can go in there. 82.6 is what it spits out. 80.9, so that is above 80.9, so we're good. We can accept that N1 rating. Double tap the CG, it'll be a flap 1. 45, they wanted 47, and 55, that's good. We'll input that, so that's all been done. We can press route and route copy, so now we have a secondary flight plan built and we're all good to go. Let's take a quick look at this. What's happening there? It's a weird departure. Okay, so it's kind of a looping thing. Let me check Navigraph charts just to make sure that's actually what we're supposed to do. I'll bring the charts up so you guys can see it with me here. And we're doing this departure. Yeah, I guess that is what we're supposed to do. So, no, we're taking 13 or 03. That's wrong. Charts, SID. 3 right. On the core 1 echo. Let's try to find it in the list of one. There's so many. Oh, this is probably, whoops. I know what happened. Reading the flight plan. There we go. That's what we're supposed to do. All right, so that is what we're supposed to do. Take off 3 right, 9.4 miles and a max of 235 knots and a big sweeping right-hand turn back to the VOR. And we go to the core 1 echo, so we're going to direct to the core VOR. That all checks out. And yeah, that's pretty good. I guess the top altitude would be assigned by ATC. Trans altitude is 9,000, so that's all good to go. Go ahead and get rid of that. Let's put, I think there's a way to fix the transition altitude here. Right there, perfect. Did it for me, 9,000 feet, so that's all good to go. And we'll go ahead and get Mr. Vatsim or VPilot, whatever, on the phone. We'll get our clearance. Start the APU. And we'll blast out of here. So we'll go to ground. It's information Oscar. And takeoff runway is 3 left. So they're probably going to assign me a different... I know that SimBrief never gets it right, man. They never get the right SID, ever. Kind of funny. Probably going to be the Core 1 Delta. But I'll do that for now, and we'll see what our clearance is. So let's go ahead and call them up. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm going to put the VPilot up a little bit louder, just in case. And we'll give them a ring. We're at Bravo 17. Ground is Ryanair 4299, stand Bravo 17, information Oscar. Requesting IFR to Corfu, please.
Ryanair 4299, good afternoon. Information Oscar is currently check it. Clear to Corfu via Corinthos 1 Hotel departure runway 03 left. Initially 7,000 feet, squawk 1475.
We didn't cast the departure, but it's going to be runway 3 left, 7,000 feet, squawking 1475. You can say again, departures of the Core 1 Delta, was it?
Core 1 Hotel departure.
Hoti? Core 1, and I still can't understand the last. I heard hotel.
Kilo Oscar Romeo 1 Hotel departure.
I don't know. I can't understand him. There, he's going to PDC it. OT is what I heard. Hotel. It is hotel. Okay, the core Kilo Oscar Romeo 1 hotel for Ryanair 4299. Sorry, I didn't understand that. Heard
Ryanair 4299, clearance correct. Report ready for push and start.
We'll advise pushing start Ryanair 4299. Alright, 1475. Nope. 1475 can go in there. Yeah, I couldn't understand a word that guy was. Well, I could understand him. I just couldn't understand his last thing there. I changed it for a few weeks ago. Okay, you know what? Maybe I am ringing a bell on that. Maybe I'm just losing my marbles. Ken says howdy all. Hello, Ken. Welcome. Addie, hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. So we got our clearance. It's up to 7,000 feet. We're using the Wing Control PAP 3, by the way, for our autopilot panel. V2 is 155. We'll select 165. V2 plus 10. I don't know if that 7.3 does that, but I'm doing it from my 7.3s or my CRJ days. Left flight director, right flight director, a heading initially of 032. That can be set there. We're going to go ahead and arm the auto thrust. Oh, I can't because of my Wing control panel's not working. Yeah, I don't know why a SimApp Pro is not updated for the Max. It just does not work for some reason on the Max, and I really wish it did, because I would love to use it. I'm going to try restarting SimApp Pro and see if it works in the background. But for now, we can go ahead and arm the auto thrust, and we can select LNAV and VNAV, and we have auto thrust armed, LNAV, VNAV right there. We can press the B button to set our altimeter. SimApp Pro is restarting and still doesn't work. Okay, so they just don't have a profile built in for the Max, so we'll just use the panel up here like you would. Let's go ahead. This is technically you can actually do a VOR departure on this if you wanted to, but we'll keep it all in the box, so I'll just keep the courses centered out. We're going to be flying from the left-hand side on this leg, so we'll transfer that over to this. Auto brakes of RTO for now will be fine. And let's go ahead and start up the APU. So I'll put the camera back on. You guys can see over here, we'll do the left forward fuel pump there, and we will select the APU to on. Okay, there's something in the coding of the switches that doesn't work, but that's fine. We'll press start. We'll say fueling is complete. We'll go belts to alright, we'll go belts on. Weird how it's not working there either. Seems like every switch isn't working. Interesting. It's like delayed. Again, this was mainly meant for the PMDG aircraft, so it might have been a quick update they did on that. There's the beautiful Boris sound starting the APU. Did you see Dominic Design release Panama City? No, I didn't. That'd be kind of cool. Awesome sounds. Why did he sound like he was in the room with me? Maybe he is. I don't know. What do you mean? Was it too loud? I can bring the volume down on VPilot there. Thank you guys all for watching, by the way. And we'll go ahead and select our APU gen. On. We'll come over here and select our galley power on as well. And whoops. Stop. Nope. Okay. Up here, we'll get our window heats on. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. The probes can stay off, and the anti-ice can all stay off. Down here on the bleed system, we'll select the APU bleed on, the left pack, isolation all the way open, and the right pack to auto. There we go. That's all working. Our cruise altitude today is 30,000 feet. 30,000 feet is already set up for us. And what we're going to do is set the airport elevation to our landing elevation, which is going to be 5 feet. So this does work, and you can see the screen does change. I don't know if you can see it there. You can see it change, but we're just going to leave it at 0 because that's what our landing elevation is. You can also increase the panel lighting as well, which is kind of cool, and it does affect the knob, or at least it should in the sim. That's all it for us up there. Pretty cool little panel though. Jax is for real. Alright, so this is all done. We got runway 3 left. He said the Core 1 Hotel, not Delta. So now we gotta go find where that is. Core 1 Hotel, 3 left, execute. Nice and simple, just straight out left-hand turn. I think we can accomplish that. I don't know why 3 right is still there. Probably should have got rid of 3 right. Let's take a look-sees. Yeah, alright, we'll just connect that up. Execute all that. Very, very short flight this is going to be. In the air, is 47 minutes. Nice little short flight. This is my kind of flight. You guys know me already. So we'll get the rest of the fuel pumps on. We'll do it my panel up there. You guys can't see. We have no center tank fuel, so we'll keep the center tank fuel off. Our yaw damper can come on now, as we have been our IRS aligned. That should be there. It could be there for later. And yeah, we should be good to go for the most part here. Let's go ahead and disconnect all our ground services. Come over here. We'll select ground services. You can go away. 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 Go, go, go. And go. Awesome. We'll come. I kind of wish the doors page was affiliated with that. The doors is a separate page. Let's just do close all doors. And then we're going to press arm all doors. There we go. Perfect. We'll get GSX ready for pushback, but we won't push back just yet. And then once we're ready to push, we'll do a quick little before start kind of flow, and then we'll ask for clearance. Looks like Fly Too High is doing Houston Hobby. Perfect Southwest Airlines hub. I think that's a great choice for them to do, and we will definitely be streaming it when it comes out. Side note, guys, I'm using the wing control rudder pedals, and it came off the mount that I was using, so I just have them against the wall, so my rudder might be a little weird today, but we'll play with it as needed there.
Casino ground, good day. Air 515 and get Alpha
Looks like we're gonna go nose right.
To my destination, before destination Cairo, after an emergency landing.
And then tower is 18625. We'll have that as a backup for now. There we go. So ground and tower is ready to go.
Good day.
5-1
Is it Air 515?
All right. Well, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and do our pre-flight or before start. Pumps are on.
In Asina for
There we go.
about 13
Anti-collision light can go on.
Because
Hydraulics
emergency
can come
landing
on.
and continue flight to Cairo again.
Okay, you must make a new
I'll leave the
flight
packs on for right now until we start our engines, because
Okay,
people are going to suffer back there.
515.
So we'll leave it the way it is. Down here, our transponder can go to transponder mode, and it's already on, so we'll leave it on, and we should be basically good to go. Ground Ryanair 4299, Bravo 17, ready push.
Ryanair 4299, position approved, facing south.
Push our approved, face south, Ryanair 4299. Okay, that's not the way I thought we were going to go. That's fine. We're going to press change direction, nose to the left. Park and brake released. Oh, I have chocks in still. Ground services. Gone, gone, gone. Awesome. Hopefully the sim is looking beautiful for you guys. It's looking great over here on my screen. I'm going to jack the sounds up a little bit so we get that beautiful engine start noise in a second. Charlie 31, hello. Hope you're doing well.
515, check my plan now.
There's a strange bar at the bottom of the screen while the camera isn't active.
Egypt Air 515,
Huh, that's weird.
are you ready to copy clearance?
Ready to copy, Egypt Air 515.
In this version or in this
Egypt
mode?
Air 545, correction, 515.
Looks fine on both mine.
Information Oscar is current.
Anyway, let's go ahead and start our engines here. So, up here, packs can go off. APU bleed is still on. The isolation valve is still open. And I'll put the camera on so you guys can see the starter cutout switch here. So we're going to select our number 2 side here to start. Beautiful animations. Set the parking brake there. Wait for the motoring to go away, and then we're going to go ahead and add it. All right, let's go ahead and add fuel. So we had the starter cutout here, but we didn't get it here, so it might just not be working on the Max. It might be only on the PNBG where this is working, but it does have a motorized switch, so when it does have starter cutout, the knob will automatically switch back to the off position. We're gonna go and set it to ground again. We'll start number 1. Oh, I see what you're talking about. There we go. That should fix it. I had display turned on in the background there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're motoring that left on engine. There we go. Adding fuel on number 1. Beautiful sounds. These are the Boris sounds. They're fantastic, guys. Really well done. Sweet, that's complete startup number 1. We're gonna go ahead and do our after start. So we can go ahead and get our generator switches online. We'll get number 1 and number 2. With that, we can select our APU off, get our continuous ignition set to continuous, or ignition set to continuous, I should say. Coming up over here, we'll select our probe heats left and right on our air conditioning panel. Left bleed, right bleed, APU off, left pack, right pack, isolation valve, auto, and we're all good over there. Come over here, we'll select flap 1. Beauty. Put the sounds a little lower for you guys. Auto brakes are already RTO. Trim is already set. Flaps 1 is set and indicating down there. And we are ready to taxi. So let me go ahead and get our taxi diagram out. I guess he's going to taxi us straight down Echo Papa Hotel, I guess. And Bravo is what I'm assuming. So we'll go over here and I'll call him up for clearance once he's done his thing. And ground Ryanair 4299 ready taxi 3 left. Papa Hotel Bravo, Ryanair 4299. All right, there we go. Parking brake is off. See if it has breakaway thrust on its own. Yes, it does. You can see the airplane's just moving. I'm at idle thrust. We'll just put a tiny little bit more in. And we'll start our journey over to the beautiful Corfu scenery, guys. Anyone else hear audio popping? Is that my side? It's probably this. I haven't been able to fix it. I've been trying multiple things, but can't get it to work. Let me know if this fixes it or makes it worse. I'm gonna put the volumes up to the max. Let me know if that fixes it or makes it worse. Man, everything's going wrong today. Alright, ATC audio should be working now. Echo all the way, then we take the right turn, Papa, and the left turn. We're on the corner, right turn hotel, right turn Bravo. So pretty simple taxi instruction. Should be pretty good to go. We'll get our taxi lights on. And we're good to go. Still here, still popping in a bit. Okay, I'm gonna try different filters. And we're gonna discover maybe which one can fix it. What about that? I mean, how that is right now. It should be good. Beautiful scenery though. This is Fly Tampa Athens. It's pretty decent. Oh, this rudder is so sensitive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's change this really quickly. I swear I've done this a million times. Still there? Okay, so it's not that. Only thing other that I can do is just reduce it so the popping isn't going to be in the yellow, but then the volume might not be loud enough. So that should fix it, but now the audio might not be loud enough for you.
Well, position already Egypt Air 515.
This thing is a rocket ship on the ground. Just goes. This is Papa now. We're gonna take the left turn around here. There's the Egypt Air. He's told to hold position for us, so we give he gives way to us.
Egypt Air 515, after passing from left to right, a Boeing 737.
Oh my God! Why did my rudder do that?
Continue taxiing to runway 03 left behind.
Follow traffic 737-800 Egypt Air 515.
Sweet. So as a general courtesy, when someone's giving way, like he is, his taxi light should go off. That's going to signal to the other aircraft, which is me in this case, that he's not going to move. My taxi light stays on. And now that I'm in front of him, then he puts his taxi light back on, and he would start to taxi behind us. That's kind of a general airmanship-y thing that pilots do. You're gonna fly into the updated YYZ at some point? We did. We did last few days. Did with the Falcon, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure we did it with the I think another aircraft as well. MSFS loves the new variant. Load up the default control. Yeah, I know. It's so freaking annoying.
Egypt Air 515. What is the QNH?
Egypt Air 515, the QNH is 10.
All right, left turn Bravo.
1014 Egypt Air 515.
Clear right, clear left. Go ahead and take this nice left turn. I've been idle this entire taxi, just to let you guys know. Don't need to do much in this airplane. Should get transferred over to tower any second here. I'm still thinking that it should have deleted the other runway. There shouldn't be 2, 3 left and 3 right, because I got rid of that in the FMS, but whatever. Fine with me. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys are still on the fence about buying the Falcon 50, I've been told by Lars, the developer, that he is working on a flight model update still and making the pitch better. He's already fixed the rudder that I complained about, but he's still working on the pitch as we go. So feel free to use the discount code down in the description if you guys want to save some money. Let's put the camera on the yoke. There we go. This is the Moza yoke. I don't know if this is my right profile. It's not really feeling like it, but we're gonna... I have so many 737 profiles that I kind of forget which one.
Ryanair 4299er, contact tower 118.625. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye.
118.625, Ryanair 4299. Thanks so much. Over to him. Let's see if there's a departure. I don't think there is, so we just stay with tower and they'll pass us over to Unicom after that. Tower Ryanair 4299, gonna be holding short runway 3 left at Alpha 1.
Ryanair 4299, tower hello, the Alpha 2, the wind is 3533, 6 knots, runway 3 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 3 left, Ryanair 4299. Just say again, I heard Alpha 2.
A firm.
Okay, Alpha 2, Ryanair 4299, thanks. Alright, we're going to slow us down just a little bit because Alpha 2 is coming up. We're at 30 knots in this taxiway, going a little fast. We're at 20, just nice braking. You don't want to go, you know, too hard on the braking. Just set a brake pressure from far away and hold it so the passengers don't get, you know, this jerky brake feeling. And we're going to go ahead and take our right-hand turn here. We're clear takeoff, so we'll go ahead and get our position. Let's do that. We're clear on the right. Get our landing lights on, turn off lights on, and we're also going to get our TCAS, T-A-R-A. We're clear left. Beautiful day. It is set to live weather. I'm just making sure it's a little too beautiful. And we're clear on the right.
03
Egypt Air 515 heavy.
Sorry, Egypt Air 515, short runway 03 left via Alpha 2.
Marsalami, Egypt Air 515 via Delta Alpha 2, line up runway 03 left, behind the next departing Ryanair 737 Max.
Taxiing like Southwest out here.
3 left behind traffic, Egypt Air 515.
Alright, if you guys are ready and you're members of the channel, get your flex emojis in chat. We're going to run these engines up to 50% N1.
on runway 03.
Toga, or flex I should say. What an amazing sound Boris did. Micah Messer coming in with the 15 months. Thank you so much, Micah. Appreciate you. There's 80s checked. fix my rudder still. It's so sensitive. What? V1 rotate. Gear up. Beauty. Our left turn's going to be coming in soon, and our climb thrust should start to come in any second here. Flap 0.
Clear for takeoff 03 left Egypt Air 515.
And run at 42990, radar contact identified. Unfortunately, nothing further. Number 123.
I cannot hear this guy at all. And last call for Iron Air 4299. You're coming in by like a 2x5 for me. I can hear the other aircraft just fine, but you're low for me. I don't know if that's just me or you.
Ryan 4299, I hope that's better. But unfortunately, there is nothing further. Monitor 132, decimal 85.
Oh, a little bit better. Thank you so much. Over to you, Ryan Air 4299.
It's Yawa Hotel Echo ILS 03 right, also approach to line 132.975.
Station calling, say again, last transmission.
Alrighty. Still hand flying it out. She's doing fine. What's... Oh, the approach is coming online. Alright, we'll contact him.
Heading 070, descent 4000.
Loud 070 on Sentimental 4000, Air France 42 Kilo Lima.
Departure for Ryanair 4299, 5,000, correction 6,000, climbing 7,000, core 1 hotel.
Ryanair 4299, hello, climb flight level 240, proceed direct pickup, bye bye. Correction, proceed direct pickup, no bye bye.
Climb 24, flight level 240 and direct picket, Ryanair 4299, thanks so much. Picket. Confirm, execute, nav available, LNAV. 240 is confirmed. And away we go. This really is a beautiful airplane. I kind of wish they'd fixed how sensitive the rudder is.
FM cleared LS630
And how much like
report established.
floatiness it has near the ground that a lot of Microsoft flights and aircraft have. But other than that, it's very, very nice.
F 40 Kilo Lima, report indicated.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and select the autopilot
F
on.
40 Kilo Lima, report indicated airspeed.
Command 1. Cameras are coming off.
Air France 42 Kilo Lima.
40 Kilo Lima, roger speed
Do you
220
adjust the
less.
sensitivity curve for the PMG planes? So I find them lazy to turn with Moza. I adjust
Olympic
I adjust the
159
P,
right,
basically
heading
every
20,
aircraft in this sim
4000.
I adjust except for just transition. Except for the MD-11, you don't really do much to that.
Gian 270 right,
10,000.
heading 330,
Lights are
descent
out. The
5000.
pressure
Right heading
is
330,
checked.
descent 5000, Gian 70.
Belts on, off,
Control,
and
good day, Air 515,
radios are set.
17,000 feet,
Yeah, I adjust
descent
everything
7,000
except
feet,
for
climb.
the MD-11. The 7.2
Visitors
doesn't really need too much.
515, hello, climb
Doesn't need too much
level
adjusting.
230, proceed direct Tucson.
Put the VATSIM a little bit lower.
Direct to Tucson, Egypt Air 515.
But yeah, I adjust all the PMDGs are quite weird, so I have my own profiles though. They should be fine. You should be able to find them in the hardware section of my Discord. They should be there. Yeah, I just put ATC or lower. Micah, what did I hear about you going? You're going to the military or something? I've been hearing things through the interwebs, but I don't have the full story.
Gian 383, contact tower 118625, bye bye. France 42 Kilo Lima, present heading cleared LS630, 3 right, descent 3000. Olympic 159, speed 220, turn right, heading 300.
That's heading 300, speed 220 less for the big 159.
Aegean 270, speed 210.
Speed 210, Aegean
I already
210.
am. I am a captain in the Army National Guard. Oh, okay. I'm like, didn't he have a kid? Like, that's gonna be a weird one to explain.
Ryanair 4299, proceed direct Ixoni.
Direct Ixoni, Ryanair 4299. There we go, Direct Ixoni. Byra Masha, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should probably put my TCAS page up. There we go. About to start a stint of active duty over a year. That's crazy. That's nuts, my friend. Hope you stay safe.
Aegean 270, right heading 350, descend 4000.
350,
You forgot your left rear engine bleed switch off? Oh, I did. That's because as I click around, I click stuff here, and my overhead panel is not being an overhead panel. You can see here that the problem with the PRQ I'm experiencing right now in the Max is the switches that are 3-stage, like this is high, auto,
speed restrictions.
off, but it only does one of the clicks, so sometimes I click something and it doesn't actually work, or it resets. But I might just go ahead and maybe I'll keep it on. That's probably for me. Unicom right in there, 4299. Thanks.
right.
But yeah, so some stuff is getting clicked on. Some stuff that I actually left on. That was my fault. But some stuff gets clicked on. Some stuff doesn't. And yeah, so it works a lot better in the PMDG. I'll tell you that much. And in the PMDG, the starter cutouts do actually snap back to the off position. It's kind of sweet. But the Max was like kind of a quicker update that they had. They just try to make it work for me, basically, which is very nice of them to do. Let's go ahead and make ourselves go up to 30,000 feet because there's no more ATC. There we go. But it's like also, it's not like being deployed overseas. I still be home every night. Oh, okay. I thought you were going. I thought you were getting shipped out. I was like, what the heck? That makes sense. SU 5.1 is out. Ooh, is it any better? Is it any better is the question. Been hearing from Lars that the flight model is being updated. I also have good news for all you guys who like to fly the CRJ. I can't say what's being added, but there's a lot of things planned, at least, because I've never seen it nor got my hands on it yet. A lot of things planned for the CRJ update. And when that is, no idea. I don't even have a working beta build just yet. But some cool new things added and a lot of fixes are coming. Just 10+ hour days, that's crazy. Looks like marginal improvements, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Well, I'm gonna get a drink of water really quickly. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll give you some beautiful views out here. And the sound's a bit lower. You guys can enjoy that. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Guess who's back? Anyways, on the stream for you guys right now, I'm currently in the process of making the video, but I'll show you guys what's coming on the stream here in a second. If you guys look at the top left corner, we have been sent a package, get my thumb out of the way, by Wingflex, there. And it's basically a general aviation autopilot panel, so it's pretty cool. I don't know what the aircrafts that it's plug and play with, but it has plug and play features. I tested in the 172 and it worked right out of the box. I have it right here, the actual model of it, or the actual thing. So it comes with a Wingflex stand. There's 2930, and it has all the buttons that you would really need. So there's going to be a video on this soon. I'll probably do a live stream, maybe in the TBM or something with this, because it works in the TBM. But I'm going to ask them what airplanes this works with. But it'll be really cool for even the private jets that are all coming out. This would be sweet for the Falcon if it can get updated for it. So look forward to seeing that on the video format, and also on stream as well. That is from Wingflex. It's on pre-order right now for $139. USD, of course. What do you think about the Anybuild 380? I'm really hoping it comes out by the end of the summer. I could not care less personally. I don't really care about the 380. It's not my kind of aircraft. For the people that do care about it, I hope it comes out, and I hope it's, you know, everything you want from it. But yeah, in terms of am I gonna fly it? I probably won't even get it, to be honest with you. I'll probably just do the fly-by-wire one. But that's about it. Curious, have you used that panel IRL? I don't know if it's an actual. They say it's 1-to-1 scale, but they don't say what it's 1-to-1 scale with. So I'm wondering if this is ripped out of an airplane or if it's their own design. It looks like it came out of an airplane because it looks pretty good. But I've used the G1000, which has a lot of the same buttons and switches, just not placed in this order. So that's kind of it. I've never used one other than the G1000 type style. But maybe, you know what? Maybe if we have time later tonight, actually, even I'll plan to do a Kodiak stream. I heard it got an update, so we'll do Kodiak into Papua New Guinea. That'd be pretty sweet. If you guys want to, you can all jump along. Go to breaks off. We can all jump along and fly the Kodiak on stream together. It'd be kind of cool. What do you think about the Synaptic 220? The Phoenix Neo's coming out. The Synaptic 220 as an airplane, I don't care. It's an Airbus. I'm gonna get it because it's cool. As Synaptic developing it, they did a very good job on it. Like what I saw from the Expo, they did really well. So they did a very good job on the airplane. I'm not saying it's a badly modeled plane. I'm just saying I don't care about the 220 all that much. It's a CRJ with auto thrust. That's kind of it. And a better VNAV, I hope. I actually don't know, but I hope it's a better VNAV than what the RJ has. But you know, in Simland, I'll fly it and I'm gonna do stuff with it. But you can, you know, you can take a 37, a 320. You could take, instead of taking those basic airplanes, you could take something like an MD-80 or take the Fokker at 100, or you know, there's cooler airplanes to me to fly than a 220. Am I gonna fly it? Yes. Am I gonna buy it? Yes. But I'm not holding my breath. I'm not like, I can't wait till that plane comes out. I honestly, I could care less. When it comes, it comes. That's all for me. What I do really want, we'll go Belts Auto. What I do really want is the Bluebird 757. That's an airplane I really want. Because it has that mix of old school with a bit of new school, and it's just a beautiful airplane. Those are my opinions, though. Obviously, people are looking forward to it, and that's great. You fly the sim you like, and that's kind of it. It's the Garmin GFC 500. No, never used it before. Never used it. Wingflight won't do business with me. Jay ghosts me. I won't reply. Really? Why? What happened? That's weird. It took me a while to get in with them as well. I have no interest in 380. Me neither, AJ. Yeah. Are you allergic to long haul planes or something? Have you ever done long haul on stream? Stream, no. I've been flight simming though for 15 plus years, and I've had my fair share of long haul crash the desktop, so I don't bother anymore. As long as I can get a takeoff to landing within 3 hours, I'm good. I have no desire whatsoever to virtually fly fake people somewhere. In real life, I can barely stand an hour and a half in the airplane, and I want to land. So I don't know. I have no patience for a long haul in a stream. If I'm getting paid for it, it's different, and if I actually get to experience the destination, it's different. But yeah, some people say do a long haul and go to sleep, but then I'm like, well, what's the point of that? I'll just like, well, you wake up and you land it. I'm like, well, I can just wake up and spawn on final. Like, it's a video game. You can do whatever you want. So I don't see the appeal. I don't personally care. I know a lot of people do. That is 100% your prerogative to do what you want. I won't knock you for it. But the only long haul I'll do, and I mean by distance long haul, is London, New York with the Concorde, and that's because it's 3 hours. All I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm not a big long hauler in the sim. Let's go ahead and preset. I'm gonna set 10,000 for now. I'm gonna get a better number in a second, but just so the VNAV has something to target towards, and we'll start setting up for this approach. We're gonna be doing the which one here? Let's see the weather. I'm using runway 34. And the choices of approaches we have: RMP, VOR Zulu, Yankee. Why there's so many VOR versions? There's so many versions of this approach. VOR Whiskey doesn't actually look all that bad. VOR Victor, VOR Uniform, VOR Tango. Why is there so many variants of that approach? All right, let's go ahead and do the I think we can do RMP in this aircraft if I'm not mistaken, so we can just plug up the RMP. I saved my VOR approaches for my Steamgates 727 operations. RNAV 34. The transition we're gonna choose, let's see, our star brings us into directs, I believe. So we'll select directs transition. We'll go ahead and execute all that. Top of descent just moved a crap ton closer, so that's good. And we're gonna go down to the lowest, let's see, directs at, we'll set 3,000 feet. And we'll adjust that as need be. Real life, I wouldn't plug lower than the 100-mile safe. And then I wouldn't plug lower than the MSA. And then once cleared for the approach, and I'm on the actual approach path, then I can go lower. But again, we're just going to do whatever I want because it's going to be fun. We'll press terrain button here. And we're set for that. We have a bit of a crosswind, so no tailwind or headwind. It should not affect our descent. We should be good to go. I'm going to change the time a little bit, guys, because I kind of wanted to arrive at Corfu at that nice, like, kind of like sunset kind of time. So I'll maybe do this, and we'll let it go. Sure, I'll get your comments here just a second. Me too, plus I heard Flyboy is a lot better. Yeah, it's free. And for what I'm going to do with it, it's more than fine. I picked up the Octavi at the EXPO. What the heck's an Octavi? And why do I not know about it? It sounds cool. From what I've heard, the 220 VNAV is also crap and isn't really used. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I have some buddies on it. I can give them an ask, but I don't know. I heard the VNAV is buns on the 220. Yeah, well, Bombardier did make it, so. I'm waiting for the 747. Yeah, by PMDG. I really want that plane too. Mike says 757 is the GOAT. I think so as well. I spoke with them in person, sent emails, etc. They were excited and then just stopped replying to me. That happened to me too with Moza, but then I reached out again and it happened again. So I maybe just send another follow-up email. I can give the email I use if you like. Just DM me. That happened to me before too. They like to see review videos as well. The longest flight a regular do is 500 nautical miles. I've done a long haul without time acceleration once for VATSIM across the pond, which was fun, but I wouldn't do it outside of the event. Yeah, that's fair. What is your opinion of IFLY SP1? It's working great. Performance is great. I kind of wish still the rudder like sensitivity would be toned down by like 70,000%. I haven't tested the landing yet, but for me, the iFly has always been such a fake floaty feeling in landing aircraft. It just feels weird to me. On the last 10 feet, like it has so much lift than I would think it would have. But I don't fly the 37, so I don't know. It just feels awkward to me. But so I think the PMDG does that part a little bit better. But I love this airplane so far. It's really, really good. And the new AFB is freaking fantastic. Tried for months since last Expo. Then I quit. If they don't want my viewers, that's their decision. I've got other people asking me to review their stuff, so shrug. Yeah, exactly. That's weird that they met him in person and they did that too. They're usually pretty good about that kind of stuff. That's kind of weird. It was 98 here yesterday with an 84% humidity, so sticky. Where's that, Sam? Yeah, I was in DC yesterday. I went for 2 days ago. I went for a walk and it was super, super muggy. It's like a mini knob button panel for the G1000. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. What happened to the speed? I don't know. But I just saw it and heard the thrust coming up, and I'm like, don't know why that did that. I think it went to top of descent mode, but then it's like never mind. But it slowed down without descending. But now it's descending. I don't know what that was. But if you guys would like to rewind that, it's been in VNAV the entire time. VNAV path captured. So that is a weird, interesting one. That's why we don't trust VNAV, boys. We're from Florida. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's way too hot for me to live there. No, thank you. It just slowed right down. Let's put data. Oops, I keep clicking stuff. Yeah. Let's put data back up, not stations. There we go. That's fine. I think I asked this last time, but no one knew how to do it. But if there's a way to check, I guess you don't really need to do it because this aircraft has WAS. But if there's a way to check RAIM in the FMS, I've checked, like, I've done the whole Google search and all that and followed all that, but it didn't have it. So I'm wondering if it's not modeled. Let's click performance. We'll click landing en route, real weather, read MSFS data. That one. There you go, sure. Anyways, load row weather. Select flap 40, it's a short runway. Air conditioning will be on, anti-ice is not required. Brakes will be auto brake 3. Reversers all operative. None. And why can't I calculate? Dry. There you go. 45. That's the +5 already, so 145. Land distance 5,800 feet. The land distance available is 77, so 58 used, basically 18 or so 100 feet remaining. That's pretty decent. Auto brakes 3 it will be. Init ref, flap 40, 141. We'll keep it like that, and we'll add the ref +5. 146 is closer way to calculate it, so that's more than fine with me. And we'll be good to go. We're supposed to get a heat wave this week. Looks like Wednesday it's going to be 34 with humidity of... yeah, okay, well, Wednesday, of course, I'm working. Of course I am, so that'll be fun. There's probably some big storms coming around that time then, too. Mike, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're flying the good old Max over to Corfu. I was going to do the return flight, but now I'm thinking I can do, maybe we could do some Kodiak operations out of Papua New Guinea with the brand new Wingflex panel. Would you guys like to see that? Because we can definitely do that. For Georgia, it's like 93. 34 is about as hot as it gets here in the summer, or in rare case we have 40 Celsius. Yeah, I've had 40 a couple times where I am, and it's not fun. But very, very rare for us to hit 40. I'm gonna check to see if there's anybody else out here on good old VATSIM. Doesn't look like there is. Can you stream tonight with the KMCO VATSIM event? No. I don't even have KMCO scenery. Where is KMCO? I don't know what that is. KMCO. If we're going to do another stream tonight, it's going to be with the Wingflex panel. That's Orlando. KMCO MSFS 2024. See what scenery it has. Sim Market. And there's a free one on flightsim.to that looks completely buns. 23 euros. No, thank you. I'm doing between the 801 Neo and the 220 because I have the side stick and throttle quadrant for 320 family. What do you mean you're debating? Like, you're debating which one you're gonna buy? You're probably gonna end up buying both of them if I know a true flight simmer. But I would probably get the 220. It's a little bit of a different aircraft. You already have a 321. It's just not as fast. So, which do y'all think I should get? 220, my guess. That's my opinion. Here at MSP have heat index is 40 Celsius. That's crazy. I was at MSP yesterday, actually, believe it or not. Did a quick MSP turn and came back home. Something's telling me this airplane's not gonna like make it for its point that I want it to be at. Yeah, 12,000. Let's see here. Derek's at 4. Let's put Derek's at 3,500 feet. There we go. Now it's going to increase its descent a little bit more, I hope. There we go. That we don't have to chop and drop anything. What about Moncton Monday stream? I guess it is Moncton, or it is Monday, but no, again, we're going to be streaming the Kodiak, so not really much to do out there in Moncton. I'm kind of feeling that Papua New Guinea type stuff to do. And that's if I stream. We'll see. I might get a little busier tonight, try to finish that video for you guys. We'll see. Everything is up in the air, no pun intended. Maybe it'll just be a Fortnite stream, you know how it is. You guys want to see a Fortnite stream? Members only? I'll do it. We get 2 members right now, 2 brand new memberships. We'll do a Fortnite stream. Don't tempt me. I'm hunting for new sprites, they're called in that thing. By the way, guys, we're what is it, 46 subscribers away from 18,000. That's freaking ridiculous. So thank you so much for that. You guys are killing it. KMCO being made by Vertical Sim, but it's a little ways off. Yeah, I'll probably wait for that one. As long as you started at around 6-7. Core food traffic. This is Ryanair 6767, approximately 6 to 7 minutes from the field, and 6 to 7 miles away. 6 to 7,000, or sending 7 for 6,000 feet. So what me and Aviation Bros did? What do you want? We have a radio call we made together, which is probably the most brain rottest radio call of 6-7 you can possibly build. I'll read it out loud for you guys right now. Let me just find it. Here it is. Hello, this is Delta 6767. We're at Mach 67, squawking 6767, passing through 6,700 feet, 6-7 miles from the field, estimating 6 to 7 minutes, and we'll swap runway 6 to 7, type Boeing 767, November 6767. Thanks so much for the membership. Whoa! He did 5 memberships. She's like, please stop talking. We'll give you 5 memberships. Thank you so much, AJ. I guess we're doing a Fortnite stream, members only tonight. AJ has spoken, guys. We're doing a Fortnite stream. It'll be at least 30 minutes of Fortnite. I have to give it to you now. Where was I? Type 767 November 6767 for Delta 6767 until arrival, and we'll contact 2567 in about 6-7 minutes, and we'll call the number you gave 676767676767, and we'll take gate 67. We have a 67 passenger on board, 6,700 pounds of fuel. That is the most brain rot 67 call you can make. We made it. Me and Aviation Bros designed that call. Time for the Fortnite stream. All right, guys, you tempted me, and I'm doing it. So after this, we'll do a Fortnite stream. I better see you all there. If you guys got a membership from AJ, be sure to give him a thank you in the chat. I don't know how I didn't lose all my viewers by saying that, but thank you so much, AJ. You guys got all those dollar emojis now. Spam that in the chat for Mr. AJ. We're gonna need some drag, so we'll go ahead and go full on that. Whoa, look how good that looks. That looks fantastic. YouTube does hate you, bro. You've never received one. I only receive memberships, gifted memberships, when I'm not even in the stream. I've never received a gifted membership while I'm in the stream. It's always when I'm not in the stream. The VNAV isn't doing all that great. We're getting on the path here. We're 600 feet high on the path, and we're catching it up, so that'll be good. Now the VNAV path is coming on in. Let's go ahead and I don't know what that's doing, but we'll go ahead and retract our. I'll probably still need it. We'll get it back a little bit quicker. Beautiful terrain on the right-hand side. That could be a screenshot right there. Gorgeous. How has the IFLY update been? It's been so far so good. I have a couple of VNAV things where it's in VNAV path, but it just doesn't maintain a good path. And it almost stalled me out. But other than that, performance is fantastic. Sam says I'm unsubscribing. There we go. We're on the VNAV path again. We'll go ahead and get rid of our boards there. Let's get flight recorder all ready to go. Now I'm forced to do a Fortnite stream. We're gonna do one. I'm gonna make the thumbnail right now. I'll need ChatGPT to help me out, but we're gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna have ChatGPT make me the worst brain rot. Make a brain rot Fortnite stream thumbnail. Always add thanks to the AI, because when they take over, they'll remember. That's a lesson, by the way. I'm pretty active. That's the problem, Mike. I only got one membership that was gifted. Yeah, that's the problem, Mike. You're too active. You have to not watch, and you get gifted memberships. I'm telling you, that's how I do it. Been waiting to see the IFLY again, but way too busy with the Fokkers right now. Dude, the F100 and F70 is fantastic. If you guys haven't checked out my streams on that or checked out the aircraft, go do yourself a favor. Take a look at the Fokker 100 or 70 from Just Flight. It's really, really good. Really well done, that airplane. HJ says, oh boy, and don't forget real airline pilot. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Oh my god. Look what it made. Okay, guys, go to the Discord. Go to the Discord and go to the general chat. And this is possibly my best thumbnail that I've ever had. That's going to be tonight's thumbnail. If you guys are members of the channel, you're going to witness some great content tonight. Go take a look in the Discord under general chat. I can't post it in the live chat, unfortunately, but I guess I can just stream my Discord. 1 second. That probably makes sense, doesn't it? There you go. That's it right there. Get ready, guys. This is gonna be tonight. Oh, this channel's falling off, man. This channel's falling off. So you don't want me to watch you in chat? No, I do, Mike, but what I'm trying to say is the only time I get gifted memberships is when for some reason, I'll just tune off of the stream. Like, I'll turn the stream off, I'll put my phone away, and then I get a gifted membership to the stream I was just watching. It happens every time, and I don't know why. Coming up on 10,000 feet, we'll grab our approach checks here. continuous, continuous. It's been smooth the whole way, actually, in terms of our seatbelt. There we go. Altimeters, we'll just get those set now. I guess we can't. We can do that. And it's gonna be, let's see, 1014, 1014, that's perfect. Corfu traffic, Ryanair 4299, 9,000 and 3,000, approximately, we'll call it 20 miles to the east of the field, and we're going to be commencing the RNAV RMP runway 34 via Derricks. Is it 34? I just guessed. Let's see. 34 it is. Yes, I was right. All right, cool. Where are you going, airplane? This has some CRJ bugs. Let's just go direct to the next one. Did you say members only? Oh, I see what you mean, Mike. Yeah, I mean, I usually don't put, like, if the content is not flight sim related, I usually lock that to members only types things. Go ahead and arm our spoiler now. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll have a change of heart tonight. Full-time Fortnite streamer upcoming. Yes. Let's go. We're gonna get 6 to 7 kills only on. It's gonna be the greatest stream. Anyway, let's go flap 1. Flap 2, I guess. My honeycomb decided. Oh no, it's flap 1. Put the sounds up for you guys again so I don't forget that. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and just kind of self-vector ourselves. So we'll do this. We'll go flight level change. 220 is more than fine. I'm gonna go ahead and sequence that up from Derricks. Intercept course of what's the approach course here? Intercept course 339. Execute that, and now we got that straight on approach looking thing. Sweet. Let's go ahead and go flap 2. I think that went a lot more than flap 2. Yes, it did. Just want flap 2. Thank you, honeycomb. Look how beautiful that looks on the side. Let's go the other side real quick. Tuesday it starts 30 hours of JFK ATC. That's insane. Debating on buying 737 for the sim. I think you'll enjoy it, Mike. Your question of if you're wondering PMDG or this one, obviously you start off with first, do you want a max or do you want a or an 800? And further that, I tend to like the IFLY a little bit more. But the PMD, like they're very, very similar in quality. They're both very good. So, all right, let's go ahead and self-vector ourselves into there. Whoops. We'll just go direct Derricks at the time being. Nav available. LNAV. Oh no. Let's do LNAV mode level change. That's what I want. And 220. I like the max, but I also want the non-max 37. Yeah, I would start with the PMDG, and then I'd probably get the max. They're both very, very similar, so you honestly can't go wrong with whatever one you do choose. It's completely up to you. Runway's going to be over there, pretty sure. We're currently 300 feet high on the path. That's fine. The path is coming back in. We're going to select VNAV right now. VNAV speed. VNAV path. There's no approach for this. I'll click approach, but nothing happens because it's an RMP. It's not like an LPV, so you don't have to click approach for that. We are, however, going to bring ourselves lower, so not that low, but let's see what the chart. We'll bring ourselves down to the MDA, which is 770 plus 50. We'll call it 900 to be on the safe side. The visual, so we don't really need an MDA, but it's, you know, let it go. There's a runway right there. Actually, I was completely wrong. And we'll just start the turn early. There we go. Flap 5. I'm going to intervene with the speed. I'm going to keep it at 180 for the time being. There's no one here to clear us to land, so we'll just do it ourselves. Bing bong. There we go. 180, please. Set this up to our missed approach heading. Somewhere around there is good enough for me. It's completely fallen off the VNAV path. We are 1,000 feet low on the VNAV path. So we can let that come on in nicely for us, our vertical speed level. And now it's going to start coming on down. Perfect. Kind of a bad VNAV system, to be honest. Can't even do that. But in the game, 77800 max is just garbage. Oh yeah, the default one's really, really bad. I'm going to start our replay feature. Corfu traffic right now, 4299 is 8 mile final, runway 34. Well, if you guys are happy, I'm just going to go ahead and just visual approach this thing. Let me just go ahead and lock my wheels here. And we'll put the camera back on. There we go. Fix all this, fix all that. We're going to go flap 15, gear down. Start slowing this up a little bit more to a final approach of 146. We'll add flap as we go. Autopilot disengaged. Flight directors are off. Missed approach altitude of 4,000 is set. And I'm just going to visually maneuver for the field there, flap 25. Now on the max when the spoilers arm with the gear and flaps, it does that with the spoiler. It's kind of interesting.
2,500.
Check. Flap 40. So a quick way to find a glide path is we're about 160 knots on the ground speed currently. So we take 160, cut that in half, and add a 0. So roughly about 900 feet per minute will be maintaining a glide path, but we need to get a little bit lower. So I'll do about 1,000 feet per minute, and then I'll go back to 900 to maintain it. Flight recorder is recording. We're all doing good there. Hopefully the sounds are good. You guys can hear all this stuff coming right. Beautiful approach. Very, very nice. Sorry, I got distracted there. Let's continue on our 1,000 feet per minute voyage here. Got to be stable by 500 on a visual approach for most operations. Depends on your operator there. It's VFR, so I'm going to turn terrain off. We can see it. All right, now we're back to 2 white, 2 red. We're going to pitch the nose up a little bit. bring it back to about 900 feet per minute. I'm going to set to my thrust to where I think the thrust is, and we'll take manual thrust upcoming shortly here. Visual approaches, though, guys, are really fun. They're fun in real life, they're fun in the sim, and this is completely legal. We do this in real life all the time. Flight director off, autopilot off, visual. You can do that. As long as you've been cleared for it by ATC, and they didn't clear you for, if they cleared you for the ILS, then you're on the ILS. But if they cleared you for the visual, you're able to do the visual. Completely illegal. Now this runway's quite short, so I might elect to get a tiny bit lower. I'm gonna go for 1 white, 3 red. And then we'll have it ready to go for a landing there. Auto thrust disengaged.
400.
Okay, there's 1 white, 3 red. Gonna nose up a little bit to about 800 feet per minute.
300.
So as briefed as I'm doing on the slope here.
200.
That right pappy is blocked, but don't worry about that. Try not to float this one too much.
50, 40, 30.
Idle.
20, 10, 5.
Get those reversers in. Manual braking. Missed the high speed, that's fine. Reversers are stowed. Just gonna come to a nice, not stop, but gonna come to a slower pace here. We'll exit at the end at Alpha 3. I think that was pretty decent, guys. What do you guys think? I think it was pretty good. I gotta get my overlay back up and working for you guys so you guys can see all the feet per minute. I know you guys like to see that, so we'll do that. That'll be my mission, actually, for tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna get that overlay back. That was pretty good, though. Corpus Ryanair 4299 clearing runway 34, Alpha 3. Alpha 2 actually is where we're at, but whatever. This is Fly Tampa Corfu. That's way off the line there. Oh man, greasy. Yeah, I don't think it was a greaser, but I think it was pretty decent. I think that was just the right amount of flare I needed. It felt really good, actually, in the hands there. So I don't know if they've changed it since the first update. The patch does feel a bit better to me. But that was definitely a really fun approach. Very fun to fly this aircraft. But I appreciate all the compliments. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go into gate 6. I don't know where these guys would park, so... There they are, gate 6 is all coming up. Let's get our lights all off, do our actual after landings here. I'll go ahead and start the APU. Continuous can come off. Okay, the overhead panel's not working. Off, off, off. There we go. APU's on the start. We can go ahead and turn our transponder back just to transponder mode. And I went right past our gate. Oh no, I didn't. It's right there. There it is. Our little marshaller standing nice and tall. He's in sight, so taxi light can... Oh, that's the APU. Go back. You should never do that in real life, by the way. What we're doing here. Taxi light off as the marshaller is in sight there. What do you think about the FS Labs 321 Neo? Haven't used it in a long time, but I think it's very good. Flight model stuff they had to fix in the auto brakes when I used it, but I've heard it's gotten a lot better. Four feet to the left? I'm not doing that, sir. I'm dead on the line. Negative, sir. All right, good enough for me. Parking brake on. The APU is not liking it so far. I think I broke it in the start, so we'll just go off. And you know what? We'll just go straight to the replay, guys. So we'll just do that. Turn that off. I can go back to flap 40. Arm. Actually, doesn't really... Yeah, we'll arm it just in case. Have a better replay. What quadrant do you use, bro? I have a lot. So for airliners, generally, I use the Honeycomb Bravo. If I'm flying the Airbus, then I'll use the Wing Control Ursa throttle system for the Airbus. If I'm doing fighters, I either use the Moza Hornet panel or the Wing Control Orion 2, I believe it's called. So I got a ton of throttles. We're going to disconnect from VATSIM. Press replay. I think that was a pretty decent landing, guys. First time into Corfu in quite a while. First time on the brand new update on the Max here. No one did end up signing up for the event Saturday? No, I didn't think so. I was working. Yeah, I think that's as good as you can get. I probably could have touched down a tiny bit earlier. But we're still in the touchdown zone, so I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and get some replays for you guys. Beautiful scenery of Corfu, everybody. Jay says, oh man, Dead Aviation, thank you, appreciate that. If you like the good sound design, IFLY Max 100% better. Yes, it is. The Max has one of the best, probably the best out-of-box sounds because it's made by Boris. So as soon as you buy the Max, it comes with the best sounds you can get for it. No sound pack required. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's GFX, everybody. The performance in this aircraft is fantastic. I'll do it for the replay, put the spoilers out manually. Nice. Let's go for maybe from in the flight deck. Now you're gonna hear this. It doesn't like the replay sound, so, or it doesn't like when I replay in the Max. So you're gonna hear that, but it's just me or the Pappy's off here. It seems a little off. They seem like they're guiding me quite high on the approach, but it also could be a steeper descent angle. I didn't really check the descent angle. I just flew it visually. Well, I wish that sound wasn't going on. I'd give you a view like this or something. Well, let's go ahead and give you guys some runway views here. You guys, those are the best ones to see, in my opinion. It's not working. 1 second. There we go. Chase plane's awesome for this, guys. really, really easy to do reviews like this, or replays. I mean, it's like they want you to long land. Yeah. Could be just a problem with the scenery. Honestly, probably could have avoided did a touch more flare, but I really wanted to get it down stopped nicely in the touchdown zone here today. Replay, the sounds in the replay don't work either, unfortunately. Beauty. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little tiny stream. We'll be back with a Fortnite stream as promised. If you guys are just joining us, put the music a bit lower for a second here. If you guys are just joining us and why we're doing a Fortnite stream, I said if we get 2 memberships, we'll give you guys a Fortnite stream. And of course, AJ did not miss a beat and gifted 5 memberships. So we're gonna go and do that. I'll set up for that stream right now. I gotta take my yoke off basically. We're gonna be good to go. Be a members only. Well, maybe we'll see. We'll do maybe a members only stream, and we'll be playing a little bit of Fortnite just for some funsies. I'll maybe do a game or two just to be a man of my word, and then we'll go ahead and finish up the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys in the next one. Really appreciate everybody's support. Bye bye from me for now.